The Kelce family leaves Hard Rock Stadium after the end of Night 1 at Taylor Swift concert in Miami. On Friday, October 18, the Kelce family, including Jason Kelce and wife Kylie Kelce, mom Donna Kelce, came to Hard Rock Stadium to support Taylor Swift concert. However, after the end of a fun night, the Kelce family left Hard Rock Stadium to return home. On the first night of the concert, the Kelce family had a fun and meaningful evening. Taylor Swift and Florence Welch sent the crowd at Hard Rock Stadium into a frenzy with an unforgettable performance of their duet, Florida, during the opening night of the Eras tour in Miami on Friday. Welch joined Swift on stage during the second verse of the Tortured Poets track, marking only the second time the pair have performed the song live. The ethereal melody, which tells the tale of escaping troubles in Destin, Florida, soared through the stadium as the two stars graced the center platform. The performance was visually stunning, with swampy green animations on the backstage screen and Swift's backup dancers posing as gnarled trees. As the song reached its climax, the singers walked the catwalk together, their voices echoing through the deafening roar of the crowd. This surprise duet has sparked speculation that Welch may make additional appearances throughout the remainder of the Eras tour. The question now remains whether she will return for Sunday's show or future dates. Swift's performance in Miami also featured several memorable costume changes, including a new Reputation bodysuit and an updated blue dress for her Fearless set. These changes have fueled rumors that the pop star may be planning to announce a new Taylor's version album soon. The Eras tour marks the final leg of Swift's record-breaking concert series. The tour will continue with stops in New Orleans, Indianapolis, Toronto, and Vancouver before concluding on December 8. Taylor Swift officially kicked off the final leg of her Eras tour in Miami on Friday, and didn't let the heavy downpour stop her. The Bad Blood songstress 34, who recently held her cat in a video taken at the Hard Rock Stadium ahead of the concert, notably unveiled a variety of new looks during the performance, including an eye-catching Reputation costume. The Grammy winner belted out a number of hits on the spacious stage, and debuted a new Fearless ensemble to her cheering fans. Taylor wore a tasseled, shimmering dress that sparkled under the bright lights and contained hues of light gold and blue. She additionally slipped into a pair of knee-high, dazzling boots, and allowed her blonde locks to flow down past her shoulders in light waves. The star's makeup was glammed up for the big night, and comprised of a black, winged eyeliner as well as her signature, bold red lipstick. At one point while donning the outfit, Swift pulled out her rhinestone-covered guitar as she sang more tracks for the sold-out audience. In previous concerts on her Eras tour, Taylor's Fearless costume was a sparkling, gold mini-dress with layered tassel details. And during the Reputation portion of the performance, the award-winning singer also opted for a different outfit. The beauty wore a figure-hugging, black jumpsuit that covered her right leg and had gold, snake-like details on the material. Before the Miami concert on Friday, her Reputation costume was a black jumpsuit but with red snake-like patterns embroidered on the fabric. During the set, Taylor was seen joining in on the choreography with her backup dancers as rain pelted down into the stadium. During her red set, Swift donned a red and black sequin romper which was layered with a matching long coat. While performing a few songs, she also switched to a shimmering, black guitar. She held a small smile on her face as a strong breeze whipped her hair around her face in the rainy weather. At one point, the blank space songstress removed the coat as she strutted down the large stage while fog swirled around her for a dramatic effect. Taylor later changed into a glittering, reddish-orange Versace bodysuit as well as matching, knee-high boots. The Grammy winner donned the eye-catching ensemble as she belted out songs for her Lover set. For a finishing touch, the songwriter accessorized the outfit by adding a chunky, gold-chained necklace. She could also be seen throwing her arms into the air while being raising above the stage on a platform. Swift has worn different versions of the luxurious bodysuit during her Eras tour stops, such as a pink and blue outfit and another that had blue and gold hues. Later in the night, the singer stunned wearing a sleeveless, flowy lavender ball gown that was held up with glittering, silver straps. Additional shimmering details were also scattered throughout the material of the dress that she wore during her Speak Now set. Fog and purple lights shone down on her on the stage as she sang songs from the 2010 album. Also during her red set, Taylor was seen wearing a pair of sparkling, black shorts as well as a white, printed shirt that had "Lots Going On at the Moment" on the front. Swift slipped into a pair of black loafers and added a black hat on top of her head to complete the look. During the Midnights portion of the concert, the star was seen in a purple mini dress that had dazzling embellishments. She also donned a fuzzy coat on top and slipped into a pair of black, glittering knee-high boots. For her acoustic set, Swift turned heads wearing a sleeveless, teal and red-colored dress that fell down behind her. She held a classic, wooden guitar in her hands as she sang into a microphone as fans enthusiastically watched. Amid her 1989 set, the Grammy winner donned a shimmering, green miniskirt as well as an orange cropped top. Swift opted for a pair of sparkling orange ankle boots to coincide with the color scheme of the ensemble. Taylor had another costume change during the concert and wore a pair of high-waisted, shimmering white shorts and a matching bralette top. The beauty added a white coat on top, and finished the look with white gloves as well as a pair of silver pumps. At one point, she was joined by two of her backup dancers who were dressed to impress in black tuxedos. Swift could also be seen laying on the stage in a white, printed dress and jacket during the Tortured Poets Department set. The Fortnite singer is slated to perform in Miami through Sunday before heading to other cities in the U.S. such as New Orleans and Indianapolis. She will then head to Toronto in November and her Eras tour will officially conclude in Vancouver on December 8. On Friday, a number of celebrities attended her concert in Miami, such as Tom Brady and Serena Williams. The retired NFL player jumped to his Instagram stories and uploaded a photo of himself posing with his sons, Ben and Jack. In text added over the image, Brady typed out to his followers, "Boys' Night at the Eras Tour at Taylor Swift." In a clip shared to X, Williams was spotted on the floor of Hard Rock Stadium shortly before the concert began. Travis Kelce's brother, Jason, and mother Donna were also spotted in the stands during the festivities on Friday. In the photo posted by X user at @Bo_Allen, Jason can be seen lounging in a seat with his eyes closed, presumably asleep, while his wife Kylie dances right next to him. And while Jason snoozing his way through one of the biggest concerts of the year likely comes as no surprise to those closest to him, the comments section shared quite a few laughs at his expense. Caught in 4K, the New Heights X account tweeted, "Weren't they just talking about how the Kelce boys can sleep anywhere?" One fan commented, "Please Jason, we're like 40 minutes in." Another fan remarked, "First date 2.0 gonna have to carry him again." Joked another, "My guy needs to rest. It's a marathon, not a sprint." One user quipped, "When you're comfy, exclaimed another fan. "Even at Jason, Kelce is just like my dad, who was resting his eyes at a AC/DC concert." Another user jested, "Jason poked fun at himself on a recent episode of the New Heights podcast, which he co-hosts with Travis, that he can sleep anywhere, and the viral photo of him is proof." The surprise songs Taylor Swift performed at Friday night's Eras tour were not exactly surprising, but they were definitely crowd pleasers. The acoustic set began with a mashup of Tim McGraw from her debut album and Timeless from album Speak Now. The piano surprise songs blended This Is Me Trying from her album Folklore with Daylight from Lover. Set between the Tortured Poets Department and Midnight's Eras, the surprise song set features Swift alone on stage without her band or dancers, singing at least one song on piano and one on guitar. The songs are a topic of much anticipation among fans. Swift has been performing the acoustic surprise song set since the Eras tour began on March 17, 2023, in Glendale, Arizona, where she performed the dreamy Mirrorball from the Folklore album on guitar and the country ballad Tim McGraw from her 2006 debut on piano. In November, she introduced the first mashup of two songs, Is It Over Now? And Out of the Woods, both from the 1989 Taylor's Version album. She continued to mash up songs on and off throughout the European leg of the tour, ending her last show in England at Wembley Stadium with a mashup of Death by a Thousand Cuts from Lover and Getaway Car from Reputation, with collaborator Jack Antonoff as a special guest star on guitar, and What Else? So Long, London from the Tortured Poets Department on piano. What song has she performed the most as a surprise song? The autobiographical gem and unofficial theme You're on Your Own, Kid from Midnights, which she has played 10 times and will probably play again before the tour ends on December 8 in Vancouver. Taylor Swift just wrapped up the first of 3 nights at Hard Rock Stadium on Friday, October 18, in Miami Gardens, Florida. The 34-year-old entertainer hit the stage as she began the final leg of the Eras Tour, which is set to wrap up in December after 2 years. While Taylor's night didn't come with a Taylor's Version album announcement, there were still some big surprises, including 4 new outfits. Perhaps the most exciting addition to the Eras Tour wardrobe was a new Reputation outfit. Finally, Taylor has always worn the same black and red outfit for the Rep section of the tour, and tonight, she added a black and gold one, with a new design. Other new outfits tonight included a new Fearless dress, white and blue, a new acoustic dress, and a new Midnight's purple shirt dress with new beading work. The surprise songs for Night 1 of Miami were Tim McGraw and Timeless on the guitar, and This Is Me Trying in Daylight on the piano. Another big surprise came during the Tortured Poets Department section of the show when Taylor brought out Florence Welch during their song Florida, I in Florida. This marks the second time they have performed the song together on the tour. In case you missed it, check out all the celebs who were in attendance at the show. Browse through the gallery to see more photos of Taylor Swift's new Eras Tour outfits. As the clock ticks closer to showtime, more and more people from across the world will arrive in New Orleans ready to shake it off. We're at 100% occupancy for Friday night and Saturday night. Sunday at about 80%, and we look to see that climb. New Orleans Company Associate Vice President Mary Beth Romick said, Taylor Swift friendship bracelet making in the French Quarter for Eras Tour. Due to this massive crowd headed towards the city, local businesses are doing whatever they can to stand out and attract fans. All across the Warehouse District, CBD, French Quarter, all Swiftie themed, so if you can't find something Swiftie to do, you're not looking hard enough,